English football. I think in its current incarnation, it's damaging football because it isn't good enough. The technology isn't where it needs to be. The principle of VAR, you and I are believers that VAR is a necessity, a necessary evil to serve a greater good, right? And it's been brought upon itself by the endless carping and complaining and constant deriding of the officials on the pitch. So now you've got another spectre. You've got another looming shadow to moan about because it wasn't good enough that referees were making mistakes. You didn't accept those, so you wanted VAR. Now VAR...
Football has once again been thrown into heated debate following a dramatic match overshadowed by major refereeing controversy and intense scrutiny surrounding the use of VAR. What should have been remembered as a competitive and entertaining encounter quickly turned into a storm of frustration after several strong penalty appeals were waved away despite loud protests from players, coaches, and supporters. The controversy began midway through the match when attacking players from both sides appealed for penalties following apparent contact inside the box. In each incident, the referee immediately signaled for play to continue, believing the challenges were not serious enough to warrant spot kicks. However, tensions rose dramatically when VAR reviewed the incidents and still chose not to intervene. Supporters inside the stadium reacted instantly with boos and disbelief, while players surrounded the referee demanding explanations. The frustration only intensified as television replays repeatedly showed moments that many fans believed involved clear fouls. Some analysts argued that there was enough contact to justify penalties, while others insisted the referee had remained consistent with his interpretation throughout the match. The biggest talking point came after one particular challenge appeared to involve a defender making contact with an attacker's leg just before a potential scoring opportunity. Players on the attacking side were convinced a penalty should have been awarded, but VAR concluded there was no clear and obvious error in the referee's original decision. That explanation has once again triggered widespread criticism of VAR and its application in modern football. Many supporters believe the technology was introduced specifically to correct controversial mistakes in decisive moments, yet incidents like these continue to create confusion rather than clarity. The controversy has reignited calls for reforms to VAR communication procedures. Many supporters want referees to explain decisions publicly during matches, similar to systems used in other sports. Others believe the clear and obvious error standard is too vague and often protects questionable decisions instead of correcting them. Managers from both teams attempted to remain diplomatic after the game but clearly showed frustration when discussing the incidents. One coach admitted that his players felt confused and disappointed, while another questioned how technology could review multiple incidents and still fail to provide certainty. Despite VAR being introduced to reduce refereeing errors, moments like these continue to dominate headlines and divide opinion across the football world. One thing is certain, the latest VAR controversy has once again placed refereeing standards under the spotlight and reignited one of football's most divisive modern debates.